thought I smelled something.
I am 24 hours away from my biggest Yakiimo beach taste test ever, and I have 0 potatoes. I need a mountain of them. My budget is tight, and I need to keep this cheap. Where can I get them? How many do I need? And how much is this going to cost me? I'm a Canadian starting a Yakiimo business in Japan in 120 days. But let's hold off on the logistics for now and begin this adventure.
Well, I didn't find raw Yakiimo, but I found cooked one.
I decided to go all out and drive an hour and a half to the biggest Asian grocery store I could think of, H-Mart. Time to take my chances.
Oimo arimasu yoni.
I walked in expecting to find fresh Japanese sweet potatoes, but instead, I found something even more shocking.
Baked sweet potato.
My nose did not lie. I smelled it the second I walked through those doors. Real, freshly roasted yakiimo, somewhere in the store. Okay, plot twist. I came here to buy raw potatoes, but now I have to taste test the competition.
Look at that, it smells so good.
It's good, but I know I can make mine softer, sweeter, and way better. I think. Well, the benchmark is set at least. Now, back to business. I went to the produce section to buy my raw potatoes, but I was unfortunately disappointed with the selection. At first, all I could find was a type I've never even seen before. Honey sweet? Well, sounds good, but is it a real Japanese sweet potato? I like to know what I'm working with, so I was nervous to invest too much money on those. What about the rest of the potato section? Regular? Nope. Unsure of this one. Okay, here we go. Satsumaimo. Or in this case, Korean yams? That's new. But wait, those don't look very fresh either. I've had rotten potatoes before, and trust me, they are no good. This is definitely not the first experience I want to provide my fellow Canadians. I must represent the absolute best Yakiimo possible for Canada. So, I grabbed 2 mysterious bags and called it quits. Time to look elsewhere. Unfortunately, the next part of this adventure was a miserable 3-hour traffic jam all the way home. What a bust. My family and I are completely exhausted from potato hunting all day, but at least we saw some cool animals.
It's huge though, right?
Looks like my backup plan will have to wait until tomorrow morning, which is also my roasting day. It's 7 a.m. The festival is tomorrow. If my local Save on Foods doesn't have these in stock, this whole beach event is cancelled, which is why I'm anxiously walking into the produce aisle right now, with hands sweating as I scope out the potato section. But what did I find? Japanese sweet potatoes, and lots of them. Who would have thought that after traveling all day yesterday to find pretty much nothing, my local store 5 minutes away turned out to be a total goldmine. I guess some adventures don't turn out how you imagine. With the car loaded with my Japanese sweet potatoes, it's time to move on to the next part of this adventure, roasting a mountain of potatoes for my big Canadian beach taste test. I'm pretty nervous. This is the biggest moment of my Yakiimo career so far, and I must not let my country down. I bet you're curious what the damage was for all this.
There's like 30 potatoes here.
Yep, my biggest investment yet. Roughly $50 and plenty of driving miles. But I got about 30 potatoes to work with here, my biggest batch yet. Do you think 30 potatoes will be enough for a Canadian beach crowd? Let me know in the comments below, and subscribe to see after all that if I just end up burning them all tomorrow. Ganbarimasu.